Hello everyone. I hope you're well. It's Yogi here. Happy Sunday, everyone. So this is about 8:30 p.m. in the UK, but good morning, good afternoon, or maybe it's good evening to you as well. And wherever you are, I hope you're ready for a spot of stitching. Yes, yesterday we did our first halftime show and everybody was doing so well. And welcome back today if you were there yesterday with us. So today, I can't believe it. It's been a little while since I worked on this piece and I miss it so much. So I can't wait to get to stitch a little bit. So let me just show you the markup for this piece. If you've never seen it before, this is by Kim Jacobs, one of our favorite artists, and this is what the markup looks like. Absolutely beautiful. So this is a mini version, and even though it's mini, we're talking about 9 pages worth of stitching here. And just look at that beautiful little cat, very subtle, on a chair there at the front. So this piece, I started from upper left. So it started with cream colors and burst into flowers and all sorts of things on the ceiling. And I'm gradually moving downwards. Now I'm at around the window area. So I'm trying to go diagonally down, but not straightly. And so it's a beautiful piece to stitch with. And the color scheme is just so kind of quite autumn. So as we're moving into September, this will be a piece that is so fitting and so heartwarming. And so let's have a look. Let me just quickly show you where I am today in terms of percentage. We like a little bit of a stats here. So I'm using Saga to track the progress. I think I switched to Saga since last session. Prior to that, I was using Pattern Keeper. So let's have a look here. So if you look to the upper left, I'm just slightly under 6%. So maybe, just maybe today, I will be able to cross over to 6%. Fingers crossed. And as usual, I am going to create a sprint here. Okay, and hopefully I won't be confused by the stitches, number of stitches by the end of the session, because this is the only one. There you go. So this will be tracking the number of stitches I'm going to be doing today. So let's move back. So this is a 90 color for minis. This is quite typical. And this is the area pretty much what I have finished. I think I'm pretty much caught up with all the stitches transferring to Saga. So I think it's pretty accurate right now. And I'll talk about a little bit about where I'm going to start with this piece and how I'm going to do it. But before I can do that, I'm going to look to the chat, see who we've got in the chat with me today. Hello, Rajal. You're the winner today. You're the first to report to the chat. Rajal says, happy Sunday, Stitch family. Hope everyone had or having a good day, good afternoon, and good evening. Very good, Rajal. Cover all bases. And Textile Jenny says, hello, everyone. Ready to stitch again. Welcome. Nice and early. And Lorraine as well. And she says, hello, everyone. I'm here to stitch too. And we've got Brandy here as well. That's so lovely. And Sarah, of course, our princess, is in-house as well. Steve is here as well. Steve says, hi everyone, back on my Blackbird design sampler for a week or so. So nice to stitch with one thread. Steve is making amazing progress with his castle piece. And so I'm very, very proud. Very, very proud of him. And Rachel Morton is here as well. And she says, good afternoon from North Carolina, working on last year's winter tasting room. And she says, I'm not drinking wine, but I'm stitching. Just as good, if not better, Rachel. So Betty Lou Taylor is here as well. She says, hello everyone, excited to be stitching with everyone again. Yes. And let's have a look. Oh, Jamie. Is it Jamie or Jamie? I don't know which one's correct. And welcome back. She says, hello, everyone. I can't believe I'm catching a second live. Oh, you could be doing it every day like many others. And she says, I'm working on Merry Mushroom Cottage. Very colorful piece by Amy Stewart. And Busy Mom is here as well. Busy Mom, hopefully you're stitching today. And let's have a look. Keep going down here. And Grace Houston is here as well. Grace, she says, hello everyone, working on Amy Stewart, The Winter Reading Nook. Oh, I love that piece. So beautiful. Let me know which fabric count you're working on. And I love to know. Susan Chamberlain is here as well. She says, hi everyone. And Leslie McLean, welcome. And Marilyn Woon as well. Hello everyone. Happy Sunday indeed. Happy every day. I can't believe it's Sunday because I've been working as well. So I always forget it's a Saturday or Sunday. And Brittany is here as well. Of course it's Sunday. Brittany can still play until tomorrow. So cherish the moment. And Ria as well. Hello. Welcome. And Rose is also here in the chat. Welcome. She says, hello, happy Sunday. And M. Pepping as well says hi. And Serena, hello, everyone. And Turtle Stitcher is also here, says, hello, everyone. Still stitching. Teresa Welsler, Fortunate Traveler. Love this beautiful dry flower piece. I know, isn't it gorgeous? Even Minnie is so gorgeous. Imagine some of you are doing regular version as well. And Alison says, evening everyone, new start for me tonight. Hate Dragonfly and trying Saga. How exciting. New tool, new toy. And so this piece, you can see a lot of parking thread here. And that's how, for some reason, each piece is telling me how to work with them. And Dry Flower is just asking for parking. Don't ask me why. And I speak to my whips. So with this piece, I am going to use Saga. Not for cross country, because previously with a few other pieces I've done with Saga, I just go quite liberally with cross country, but this piece is asking me to do block by block. Okay, so let me bring up my app again, explain to you how I'm going to do it. So I am going to pick a spot. It could be anywhere on this diagonal line or even at the bottom. Currently it looks a little bit flat, and I'm going to pick a block. So I'm going to use the lasso tool, and if you remember with previous version I have used the lasso tool but used the free drawing option. So with the lasso tool is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the fifth icon from the left. Yes, it's a little rope there. And when I select it, there are two different options I can do. So when I activate it, you can see a dash line kind of running around the screen. So I can actually just start drawing an area freehand. Or if I press and hold a block, it creates a little 10 by 10 block for me. And that's it. You can't resize it, you can't do anything to it, and you can't move it. It's just there, which is quite nice. Because with the free so the user defined box on the left here, okay, the fourth icon here, you can size it to any size, but this is by default and it's fixed just 10 by 10. So I'm going to use this feature here and then move block by block. And what I'm going to do is to work with the part threads. So the diamond shape icons, they're basically part threads symbols. And once I finish the part thread, I'm going to go for minimum to maximum, min to max. Okay, and that's it. It worked quite well last time, so I'm quite looking forward to working this method, and I will be parking outside the block. And even though I'm highlighting this block right here, I'm allowed to park anywhere on the pattern. And this is really interesting feature of Saga. Pattern Keeper, if you're highlighted certain stitches, you can only park within those stitches. Saga allows you to park anywhere outside. So this is what I'm going to do here. There. So let me switch to my work mode here and get ready. I cannot wait, even though, my my stand here is falling apart. The screw has been a little bit loose on the right side. You can see there's a little thing that I kind of clamp. Let me zoom out a little bit. It's all happening. It's all kicking up. I'm just working this frame a little bit too hard here. You see this clump is, the screw is coming loose, and this bit is just will not turn, okay? And I've been trying to fix it with super glue, but there you go. As I'm breaking hoops on a regular basis, now I'm breaking the stand as well. Let me just loosen a little bit. I think I can fix it, okay? I think I can fix it. So the screw underneath is just kind of come off, and it's a live fixing stand right. Let's see where that is. It's the screw supposed to come through like this properly, and then I can screw this bit on top, but it's not working very well right now. I'm just trying to hold it together, and so I can do some stitching. Okay, I don't want to use Lowry because Lowry bounces. We're gonna get seasick, so fingers crossed, and no accidents here, so pray for me. This is really good stand other than this bit. I just work it too hard as usual. So let's resume here, and let me bring on this view here. So try not to touch it, keep it gentle here. So if I don't touch it, it can't break, can it? I hope. So let me see which area I want to start working on. I'm quite attracted to this yellow bit over here. You can see the thread, the part threads here. It kind of start to blend into this golden colors. I find it quite intriguing. So this is where I'm going to start. I am going to move this block to this area so I can work on these kind of slightly golden colors there. Okay, so let's go. And also, there's something really sort of nice surprise today I have, and I'll talk about it a little bit. It's I'm really happy. I'm really happy. But first of all, I just cannot wait to dive into a bit of stitching here. So let me know what you're working on and what you're drinking. I've got my black coffee here, freshly brewed. So because I came in a little bit late today, so I made a fresh cup of coffee. I know it's a little bit naughty considering the time in the UK. Oh, but it's so good. Hot black coffee, because normally by this time it's cold and I don't mind it, but it's nice to have a freshly brewed coffee and a cup of peppermint tea as well, as usual, waiting for me. And Sunday, peaceful day, peaceful every day. So let's see. I try not to upset my stand too much. Okay? I've been good to you, so be good to me. Yeah, Steve says, oh no, gorilla grab yogi strikes again. I know. All that, push up I've been doing, I just can't help it. I can't help it. And today, talking about push up, Sunday morning class for me is probably one of the strongest classes I teach, because everyone coming to the class, they're super strong, and some of them are athletes and marathon runners, etc., or seasoned yoga practitioners. And there's this lovely lady today. She's been coming to my classes religiously every week, and maybe for over a year now. And she kind of go at the end of the class. So today's class, to be honest, it was pretty strong. Even for this class, I thought I challenged them a little bit. Okay, they're here for a challenge. And she came to me at the end of the class, and she goes, and this is a lady, I think she might be in her 60s. I'm not sure. And she had some injuries a couple of years ago, and she's using yoga to help her to heal. And she came to me today, and she goes, Yogi, do you think I should be coming to the classes anymore? And I was like, why would you even say that? And she says, there's some poses that I just can't do, and I felt like I'm letting you down. And I was so floored. I even felt a little bit bad. And I said, is today's class too challenging, too hard? And she goes, no, I like the challenge. I just feel like I can't do it all. And maybe you feel like maybe I shouldn't be coming to the class. And I had to put a stop right there and tell her that she was being very silly, very, very silly. And you just never know what the students think unless they come and tell you. And I never dreamed that anybody would think that. People either they love it, they keep coming and keep practicing, or they hate it, they stop coming, and I never know about it, right? And but it was just I felt a little bit bad, but I felt like she was working really hard, and whatever she couldn't do, she always tried to come up with really creative modifications. And I've been telling her that. This is the way to do it. Make it work for your body. And so I was quite floored when I heard that today. And I hope she doesn't feel, defeated. This is the whole point. It's not supposed to be easy. We're not here for easy. So, and now I can just commit these stitches. Sorry, I'm just switching back and forth. Hang on, let me just set this one here. And you know what I learned from Joyce previously with this blog, if I do free selection of threads, I turn off the auto selection for me. And she pointed out clever Joyce, saying that I don't need to turn it off, I just need to ignore it, and maybe sometimes use it for my advantage. Sometimes maybe I just want to do that next stitch from minimum to max. And I thought, oh yeah, I could do that, nothing's stopping me from doing that. And so she's so clever, so I'm gonna try that to see if it's gonna break anything. So I'm going to let the auto selection move forward, but I can ignore it and just select the next color I want to, next pass thread. Yes, so go back to the yoga topic. I just, if any one of you practicing yoga, please don't feel defeated. That's the whole point. It's challenging for me most days, and it's supposed to be. If it's not challenging, I'm not doing it right. That's what I think. So there. Nikki's here as well. Hello everyone. Oh, let me catch up with who's in the chat with us. Suzanne has joined us. Wonderful. And oh, Ria says a spring clamp will help for the moment. I don't have one, you see. And so I don't know. I'll see if I can fix it. If not, I think I can. I probably use, I'm going to use super glue to glue the wooden bit on the screw. And I have done that once before. It worked, but it just came loose. So I just, you know, I have the weapon. I have the super glue with me. So I will be doing some gluing in a bit. But hopefully it's gonna, you know, stay where it is and behave during this live stream. Lovely. So, oh, I'm loving it already because it's a small area, quite contained just within this block. And once I've done all the colors within this block, I can just hit the bucket. Whereas if I do cross country, I have to lock and unlock the chart quite a lot. And I have to remember not to hit the bucket because it would just mark all the stitches within this pattern as well. And this one over here, let me have a look. Yes, I can just ignore it and move on. Oh, Joyce is so clever. Yes, I know what she means now. Because last time, in order for the stitches not to jump forward for me, I have to go into the menu with each block and turn it on and off. And now I just let it do whatever it does. I just need to ignore it and just move on as normal. And when I'm ready to do minimum to maximum, I'll do that. Oh, clever. Just so clever. Let me have a look. I think, why do I have this stitch here as well? It doesn't look right. Which one's this one then? I probably parked it in the wrong spot here. I don't know what this one is. Let me have a look. So let me mark this one. Park here. And Tracy Dumas is here as well. Hello, Tracy. Turtle Stitcher says, stitching helps me when I'm just trying to hold things together. Yes, it gives you a moment of peace, doesn't it? It's quite nice. It's very nice. I think this is this one. Let me just quickly have a look here. 169. This mysterious part thread that appeared. 165. Let me place my reindeer over here. I need it for my needle here. 169. I'm gonna just quickly check. 169. I don't know. I'm going to cut it off because I have no idea what it is. Oh, hang on. I know. 1, 2, 3. Let me just have a quick look. And with this method, I don't need to lock or unlock the chart, which is quite nice, which is really nice. It's this one. Four, 1, 3. I think it's 4, 1, 3. Yeah, it is. It's 4, 1, 3. Never mind. Snip. And I've seen some suggestions in the Halloween folder in our group, and also Christmas as well. So I think I will look into that. So please go into the album and like those pictures. Pick the ones you like and just have a like of the picture, so it will give me some indications of which one you prefer doing. You can do multiple ones, you can like multiple ones, and the top 3 perhaps we will do a quick vote, and we can get those patterns and we can get it started. So this is the end of August, so it'd be good to start getting those festive patterns together. And Nikki is here as well. Hello, darling. Welcome. And Michelle Fuller, she says, hello, everyone. I'm drinking coconut sweet tea. That sounds delicious. Coconut sweet tea. Suzanne says, I'm working on fourth project. The fourth, darling. And I did the rest of the tower on PMP. I don't know what that is. And then finish my rotation on Yumiko, then temperature stitching. You've been busy, Suzanne. And temperature stitching on coffee break, and now rotation on fox and the flowers. Oh goodness, well done, Suzanne. And Suzanne, was one of the last ones standing. She's 1 hour ahead of me, and yesterday we finished at midnight here in the UK, so it means it was 1 o'clock where Suzanne is, and she got up nice and early and done 4 projects. Amazing. And Betty says, working on Amy Stewart story, keep past, present, future, and drinking water. That's lovely. Water's lovely. I've got some water as well. Let me move this over here. Let me see which one it is. The past thread symbols are not completely up to date with this block, or not at all, actually. I have to mark them as I go and figure out which one they are. So this one's 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is just what happens when you transfer patterns over. And I need to check the color clearly. Let me have a look. Yes, that's the right color. And it's quite peculiar, because this piece, I just cannot imagine myself doing cross country in any shape or form. It just wants to be stitched block by block for some reason. So I'm following its guidance. And I'm always happier when I respect what a project wants. So let me see if I've got somewhere to park. Yes, to the right there. And by the way, this is 22 count. If you notice the threads kind of look slightly thicker. I don't know whether this is Ada. It looks a little bit Ada-ish, or maybe it's even weave. I'm not too sure, but it looks, the strands, the threads look quite wide. And here you can tell there's some leftover from my previous method of thread ending before we learn boomerang. And I'm so happy to be able to gradually remove them, because you can see now I'm trying to part to block next to on the right here. These are in the way, so let me see if I can actually find the spot for me to park. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, it's right in the middle somewhere here, which is very annoying. So imagine if we didn't have boomerang, this is what I have to put up with. 1, 2, that's one down here. It's actually right here. So I'm gonna park here and just lip this one off. This is what I had to do previously, all the time. Hey Travis, hello. Welcome. I hope you're recovering from the party yesterday. Is it like a party? Baby shower? I don't know. I think it is, isn't it? It's kind of a party for the baby. And Marsha is here as well. Hello. She says hi all from Australia, 5:50 on Monday. Yes, it's the following day already, isn't it? It's so shocking. Over here it's still happy Sunday for everyone. Marsha is waking up, rise and shine. Monday morning, probably ready to go to work. And we're here stitching. Call for a sickie today. I think it's in order. And just stay in and hang out with us. Very tempting, isn't it? Two stitches here, and I think I'm going to end this one. This is a short piece here. And Serena is here as well, and Serena says working on Mini Tiger Glass Max color by Re Roche, 25 counts, Lugano, 1/1 full cross. No controversy there. And one more over here. I'm going to end it with a boomerang, actually. I think this thread is ready to end. So the only thing with part thread sometimes is that if you haven't worked on the piece for a little while, depending on how you store your pieces, sometimes, oh dear, why is it a little, oh, it slipped. I know what happened. I have my first slip stitch today. It happens sometimes. So sometimes, depending on how you store your part thread projects with part threads rather, and the threads could start to look slightly, a little bit tired, maybe fray a little bit. Like this one, even though it's still got fair length, but I could feel that it start to weaken a little bit. So I'm going to just take it out of its misery by ending the thread. Otherwise, for me, this is still longish. Normally, I'll probably continue to use it. But, poor little thing is looking a little bit tired. So I'm going to retire it into leftover thread heaven, and they'll be happy together. And here we go. Marlin says working on converted pattern that I made, trying out Gemma stitches, parking method, and it's taking a bit to get used to it. Yes, it's a beautiful way of stitching, but you do need to get your head around. It's just the way it works. But once you kind of understand what a method is trying to achieve, it's quite fun to do. It's very fun to do. I love it, certain days I just need that mental kind of rules for my head. And it's a very, very neat way of stitching. And what stitch count are you working on though? I find Gemma's stitching method generally works better for larger stitches. I have tried it on 25 counts. It just didn't flow. It just didn't flow for some reason. Let me part this one. And I'm going to just continue to work through the part threads first. Oh, Betty Hanging says, is there something wrong with your speaker? I've turned my volume way down, but it's just not sounding well here. Is the audio okay for everybody here? Does it sound weird today? I don't think I've changed any setting or anything. Let me know if the sound is okay. Give me a thumbs up. Otherwise, I'll do something. Maybe I did change the setting a little bit. Hang on. Let me see. But in order to change it back, I will. Hang on. Let me just try it on my... Let me know if it makes any difference. Oh, Susan says, oh, scratchy here, Jan says. Susan says, okay for me. Oh, Adri, hello. Welcome. Ah, here to see Yogi. Adri says, I want to see how long it takes her. It probably would have taken a little bit longer if I wasn't checking the sound. Slightly muffled. Oh, how strange. I wonder where that is. I just change, modify the settings slightly. Let me know if it sounds better. And I don't know why it's muffled though. I haven't changed anything. And let me know if it's a little bit better. Louder than usual. I see. Because I was trying to be clever and turn on the try to turn on the sound quality. Oh my... Is it better? Is it better? Okay, so it's probably my camera setting. That's good, because if it's my software setting, I literally have to let me turn it down a little bit. Maybe that's why, because it's, for some reason, it's kind of hitting the max. Let me see if I can dial it down a little bit. Is it better? I can turn it way down, or is it... Oh, still louder than usual. Okay, let me dial it down. How about now? Is it better? I was trying to be clever, because I thought, yes, if there's anything unusual about the stream, please let me know. You're not complaining, you're helping me to make sure the stream is okay, is streaming okay. So anything unusual, just give me a shout. Is it better? Okay, I dialed down the volume here because I was trying to be clever. There's a setting I discovered. Is it good now? Oh, much quieter, but not any better. Goodness. In that case, because the other setting, in order for me to change it, I literally have to end the stream. So you let me know if it's really bad. We can restart the stream again and see how it goes. So let me know which way you like to do. I don't want the audio to be bad. So the setting's supposed to make the sound better. So not working, okay? Not working. Is it okay? It's still fine, Turtle Stitch. You're making me very nervous. Yes, you're speaking in code, so Turtle Stitch. Oh my God. Okay, Suzanne, so does it sound better? It's still a little bit scratchy. Oh, it shouldn't be scratchy at all, actually. The mic should be just fine. Let me just quickly have a look at my I haven't changed any setting here. Everything's usual. Right. So I turned the volume way down. I can see that it was hitting the red zone with the audio. It's a little bit quiet, but I turn it, oh, okay, because I turned the volume way down. Is it too quiet now? God, what have I done? What have I done? I thought it was improving the audio. It turned out it's doing weird things. So I'm turning up a little bit now. Just let me know. How is it going? Okay. I don't want it to be too loud or too quiet. Turtle Stitcher says, I'm guessing that your setting are not quite playing well with some people's audio drive because we will not all experience the same problem. Yeah, because the previous settings, everyone seemed to be okay with it. So definitely this is something I've done for tonight's stream. So if you kindly give me one more confirmation, so I kind of tune the volume slightly. So if it's too quiet or too loud, let me know. Help me out. Help. You know, I've already broken my my embroidery stand here. I don't want to break the audio as well, you know. So Betty says this always worked well for me today, until today. Is this still bad? Oh, Grace says it's good for me. It's good now for me. Suzanne, thumbs up. Susan, thumbs up. Oh, reverb. That is so strange. Why will it be doing that? I really don't know. Let me double check. I think this is where I had before. I think this is a setting I had before. It has reverb. Guys, should we restart the stream? So I would close the stream. Oh, Adri, thank you. Embroidery hoop investment for your guys. Let me close the stream. I'll create a new one, okay? And we can restart. It won't take. It will be just a couple of minutes, okay? Let's just refresh and make sure it's okay. I don't want. I'll see if I can keep the stream going by turning off, restarting the software. Otherwise, just go to the channel and I'll create a new stream, okay? I want to make sure the stream, the audio is okay. So I'm going to just close down the software, okay? And I'll catch you very shortly.